Hey, it's another great day in Oklahoma. We're on the Ribbon Road right here. We came from Miami and Narcissa down this 9-foot wide stretch of Route 66. We're headed out to Afton now. Little shield here and the Will Rogers Highway marker. So this road was built in 1922, then aligned with Route 66 in 1926 until 1937. It was aligned with the new road that heads out to Afton. It's a pretty cool road. It's a great road to travel if you're ever out here, just to enjoy the nostalgia and beautiful history of Route 66. It's 9-foot wide. The entire way, like almost 15 or 16 miles of this road. Then it heads over Interstate 44, little bypass bridge built in 1957. And then it comes back here to that marker. It heads up and we've got these perfect little curves here on the side of the road. 9-foot wide. You have some curves over here. So we're headed out here to little town of Afton, established in 1871 by the railroad. So here we are back on the new alignment, headed into Afton. Population 1,050. Afton started as a railway stop in 1871. So the post office opened in 1886. And the second railway opened in 1901. We're going to pass a bridge up here called the Horse Creek Bridge. It's a pretty cool bridge. We're going to get off and take a little look here in the little town of Afton, Oklahoma. So here we have the Horse Creek Bridge on the National Register of Historic Places. It's a pretty iconic bridge, one of a kind, built in 1936 during the Great Depression. So unique about it, you used to have a walkway right here until this truck passes. This little guard, called a guardrail right here, used to have two of them. One here on my left, and one on the right, so pedestrians could walk across the bridge. It's kind of never been done before. And so it's not done now, so it's kind of dangerous. That way's the Ribbon Road that way. And this way's the town of Afton. And that's our Horse Creek down there. Anyway, I don't know if I recommend walking across it now, like me, but it used to be a lot safer in the old days with that two rails on either side. Just over our Horse Creek Bridge, got the Trinity Church down this way, Southern Baptist Church. This guy here is a iconic little site. He's called Nowhere on the Route Barbecue. Dine in, carry out, catering. Famous for its wood smoked meats and hand pattied burgers. Used to be an old gas station. Been repurposed here for a restaurant. The old gas pump still survived. Be out here in the little turning area here. Little pump island in there. It's like a planter right now with that little decoration there. It's like a windmill that spins around. So if you're ever out here, this is super great place to eat, but today it's closed. And this morning here, there's an old gas station. There's a gas line. There are lights here, an original. Beautiful. We're going to head down the street to Mulberry Street. Check out a cool hotel with a great neon sign. Now we're driving through the town of Afton. Hair Teasers Family Hair Care. That's a cool building. And here's Mulberry Street. We're going to take a look at this guy right here. This spot here is a great place to park by Hair Teasers. Walk into town, we'll see about 8 different cool buildings and signs and different sites. This guy here, I'm not sure who he was, little roadside cafe. Up here it's called the Rest Haven Motel, right up Mulberry Avenue. It's got this beautiful, beautiful neon sign. Used to be all lit out here. Now it's kind of fading and flaking away. A little bit of rust. Motel here had an L-shaped layout, an office in the middle. It's now a residence today. But if you look in the back, you can see some of the old hotel here. Right there, that's a little L-shaped layout. It's called the Rest Haven Motel. There's a little barn structure. This guy, called the Palmer Hotel. Next door to it, anyway, used to be right here, big old hotel. It's torn down in 2020. Opened in 1911. The rates were $2 per day. Hot and cold water in each room. Even electric throughout. Just blocks from the train depot. This guy here, that's the Palmer and Shelton Furniture Store. Built in 1910. Still standing. I don't know if it's condemned or not. It's an old furniture store here. It's more than 100 years old. It's got some stuff in there, and front door, big windows. Across the street, old building. Looks like some sort of service garage. Maybe those were bays here. Now they're windows. Got that cool looking sign there. Used to be there. This here, I don't know, it could be a bank or it could be a service station, right? You drive right in there, you pump your gas. This building up here is called Bassets Grocery. Right up here. Originally built in the 1900s. This was the Pierce Harvey Buggy Company. So in the 1950s it became Bassett's Food Store. Then Bassett's Grocery closed down in 2009 for good. It says since 1922. Called the Pierce Harvey Buggy Company, 1911. Yes. So cool. Anyway, it's like you buy it here. Online auction right here. There's an old Route 66 stencil garage over here. I guess some more cool buildings next door. In the back of Bassett's Grocery, cool looking building. Got these roll-up bays, beautiful windows, and there's our water tower in the distance. Afton. Check out this building here. Unbelievable. But on the back of Bassett's, got this ghost sign here. Bassets and Meats. Let's see. Some type of plant. Not sure. Beautiful building. Early 1900s. Continuing down Route 66 from Bassett's. Looks like a remodeled or maybe new. Looks like a roadside court on Route 66. Got an old building here. It's got to be early 1900s. Just beautiful, rounded, covered windows on top there. Anyway, it's inside. Probably just a broken down looking warehouse. Yeah, 2 stories. Little doors there. It looks like a hotel. Nobody living here today. Anyway, on the corner is a sign. A lot of demolition of this building here. There's a sign here, and I wish I knew what it was. It's a beautiful sign, but certainly it was a haunted house. But so this is looking down Main Street this way. Here we have First and Main, so this is pretty much downtown Afton. That is gorgeous. Here we have the Eagle's Nest. right here, kind of E structure coming out. Got this old building I want to show you just on the corner. Right on the side of Stanley's Eagle Nest. We have some old equipment. This old truck. Looks like an old Tow Mater International Harvester here. A winch. Sure it's OSHA approved. Look at this beautiful stuff. Here's old snapper ride along lawnmower. It's called a wheel horse here. Little shed for equipment. This guy here is called the Talon Building. A little bit in wreckage here. Looks like a apartment, and down there's a barber shop right here. Anyway, it's all closed up today. In the corners our post office. And here I got to show you this guy here. It's an old gas station on South Walnut and First Street. A little barn storage thing. It's opened up. You put your horse in there. Nice little stable for a little horse. Anyway, full of junk. This guy here is little town of Afton. Wow, it's an old gas station. Afton Tires and Tubes. This thing's gorgeous. Got that cool little awning on top, and the red tiles here, parapet here. Anyway, looks like a really cool place. Lubrication, tires, and tube batteries. Here we got old auto parts store made out of brick. That's cool. We got this really old gas station down here. I think it's still here. I guess they tore it down. These old signs here: service entrance, please do not block. That's an old sign. It's like a newer business, but it's like they're pretty packed up with junk. And look at this place. Looks pretty fancy. Junked up with our Route 66 stuff. Here we got our water tower, City of Afton. Right here, that's City Hall. Take a look at this. Very cool setup. Old spooky lady. Little truck there. It's a 1959 Thunderbird cruising up and down Route 66. Inside here, we have bench seats in front, or bucket seats in front, sorry, and a bench in the back. The steering wheel, it's gotta be like original. All sorts of mumbo jumbo up here. Little front frames of various cars and trucks, GMC, Chevy, Ford, other Ford truck. You come out here and got some more half hoods. This guy here, he's pretty cool. Not sure what kind of truck he is. I mean, he's a kangaroo truck. It's like a little roadster, probably custom made. Robber, the grave robber, established 1946. She's really pretty. Little bug-eyed fellows. Anyway, let's look inside here. Indian Chief, a little Osage. Bison here, a pony, half a Bel Air. Cool little trinkets inside. There's the Joker and the Riddler, and there's Batman and the Batmobile. Yeah, this thing's amazing. Hey, check out this race car here. No idea what it is. It's the Woody Woodpecker, the Mother Road, Route 66. Unbelievable. Hey, here we have some more stuff. We got Elvis Presley and a giraffe and a little monkey here. Route 66. Here's our unicorn and a zebra. Old pump stations. Of course, our Sinclair dinosaur right here. So this is called the Cross Star. It's a must stop in Afton. We got some more stuff here. Original, older. Also is original, and then a couple years ago, a fellow built up this beautiful place here. It's all free and just for decoration. You don't have to buy anything, or you even have to use the restroom just for your enjoyment. Hey, down at Maple Street, look at this thing here. Super classic filling station. Built around 1930. Used to be called the F.D. Mitchell Conoco gas station. It's beautiful. It's got this cool little rock finish here. It's got these little embattlements up here. Looks like a fort. Little gas station. So you pull up here in front. There's a little pump island. Looks like it had a canopy coming out. See a little canopy line right there? Canopy coming out here. Here's where you park, get your gas. In the back, I think it has a little service bays. Take a look at on the side here. Right? Little garage here. Lift it up, and you could take care of your car. There's a little Beatles fan. Quite amazing. What's in this little cubby here? Probably the restroom. Anyway, there you go. That's pretty neat. Over here we got a old house. We have another gas station right over here. This guy here is another old gas station. Not sure the brand. Little torn apart guy here. Box shaped, 1950s. I like the pump island right here under the eave. Got a single little service bay here. Office in front. Flat canopy. Kind of raises up to the higher elevation above the office. It's held up by these little slender poles here. Right here, this whole canopy. You drive up here. If it's raining, you get your gas here under the canopy. If it's not raining, I guess you come out on this side, or the canopy probably extended all the way out. See that? To these poles. It's a double wide canopy in this great little gas station. Now down Route 66 a little bit, just on the right, this is the Avon Tourist Court. Also called the Avon Motel on the sign right there. Of course, it's no longer open. So we had 7 units here, each with its own carport. Anyway, we have 3 units standing now, so you would just drive your car right here in this little carport, and you take the room on either side. This guy was built in 1936 and went out of business in 1958. This is great. So they used to be called tourist courts or motor courts because you drive your car right up there. Then later on, motor courts turned into, it's called a motel, which is kind of a combination of hotel and motor court. And then these all turned into motels. So most of the ones you see today, they have the covered carports, and the middle is converted into a room. So these extended all around the side here. There were 7 of them. And then on the other side was we'll call it the sister motel stop right over here. That was called the Afton on this side. And over here is called the Avon. See that little right there? Avon Motel. Maybe that says tourist court or open, or I don't know, something. There's one more side up here we'll look at. It's called Dead Man's Corner. Here we have Steel City Metals, big scrapyard. Right up here, it's called Dead Man's Corner. at a gas station and park here. Made a big 90-degree turn straight and right over. Now it's all curved out nice and safe, so Route 66 went straight ahead. And I think we'll see a little section right on the corner. We'll stop and take a look. So I'm now on Dead Man's Corner. The cars will come straight across here and then make this big left-hand turn, 90-degree, and just wipe out. Called Dead Man's Corner. Used to be a little gas station here too. Little store on Dead Man's Corner. And that is our tour of Afton, Oklahoma. But anyway, heads left, south, down to the town of Veneta on Route 66. And that's our next stop. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.